Even though one understands and continues to know more and more the nature of non-dual reality, it seems tricky to implement it into everyday life. How do you suggest to live the truth on a daily basis, especially in such a world of duality, with love and gratitude? It's tricky, eh? Because once you begin to go deeper and deeper into this, you're then living and working in a very separate society that has no language for this. So if you lived in the East, there would be a language for this. You know, you could say, yeah, there would. Everyone has a language for this. You know, it's so prevalent in the societies. Well, not everyone. I say these extremes sometimes. You know, I mean, a lot of people. Yeah. Whereas here, you know, it's now becoming a bit more well known, something like mindfulness or the idea of positive thinking. But the truth of this subject is so hidden. So, you know, there's going to be a movement away from this society. There's going to be more than likely some form of withdrawal from it. Because, you know, going out and socializing with people that are totally identified in their dream is crazy making. You know, you're like, this isn't real. How can I relate to this person? You know, that's completely lost in their dream of themselves. There's many stages, you know, where you try to gaslight yourself or talk yourself into it because there's attachment to that old world and there's an attachment to society and people. But there's going to be, like there is a breaking away from yourself, there's going to be a breaking away from others and a movement into complete aloneness, which is very scary from the personal perspective, but from the absolute, it's home. And there's still gonna, when that happens more and more, you're still gonna have to maneuver in society, but there'll be more detachment from it. And they'll be learning more tricks of how to deal with it and how to maneuver around it. But it's not easy. You know, I had this shift 12 years ago, and before that I had lots of awakenings, and still there is a working out how to live in this society. Yeah, it's very identified. You know, some Bhakti teachers, they would say a beautiful practice to do is seeing God in everything. So, you know, you go to the supermarket and there's lots of suffering people all around you that are lost in illusion. And there's the practice of every movement they do, every bit of anger and gesture is God, is the divine.